Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today we will discuss about image. If you remember, we started discussing about image in the previous class, right? So when we stand in front of the mirror, we see ourselves inside the mirror, correct? So inside the mirror, we are not there, right? We are in front of the mirror, but inside the mirror, we can see an image of ourselves, okay? Try to get the concept of image from this, okay? Inside the mirror, we see a copy of ourselves. That is our image, okay? That is not actual human being, okay? So now there are two types of image. Number one is real image. And the next one is virtual image. Now, when shall we call our image a real image? Okay, let us try to understand. See, in case of concave mirror, what is happening? Let us say this is a concave mirror. Okay, so this is a concave mirror. And there will be a principal axis, right? So if there is light ray that is coming, okay, then it will be reflected by the mirror. It will go in a particular direction. And then if there is another incident ray, it will also be reflected in a particular way. Now, both the reflected ray, if you look carefully, I will draw the reflected ray with a different color so that it becomes easy for you to understand. So this is one reflected ray, right? Okay, and this is another reflected ray. The blue ones are the reflected ray and the red ones are incident ray. Now these two reflected ray are actually meeting somewhere, right? There is a point where they are meeting each other. See, here they are meeting. You don't have to extend them backward to make them meet. So if this is the case, then the image that will be formed will be known as real image. Okay. But in case of plane mirror or convex mirror, in case of plane mirror or convex mirror, what do we see? Let me explain convex mirror first. This is the principal axis. Okay. So now, if light rays are coming, let me draw the incident ray with red color. Okay. This is one ray. And this is another ray. These two are incident ray. Now, these two incident ray will give us two reflected ray. One is this one. Another one is this one. Sorry, I made a mistake here. This is not concave, this is convex. একটু রেগুলো আসলে কোন দিকে যাবে সেটা যদি আমরা একটু বুঝতে চাই তাহলে আমরা এভাবে একটু চিন্তা করতে পারি। একটা বলকে যদি আমরা এই বরাবর থ্রো করি, এখানে লেগে বলটা উপরের দিকে চলে যাবে, তাই না? Definitely the ball will go in this direction. And if it comes here, then it will go in this direction. Right? Okay. So what do you think? These two reflected ray, number one and number two, these two reflected rays, will they meet anywhere? Is there any possibility of them meeting? No, you may keep on extending them. They will keep getting further away from each other, right? দেখো একটা উপরের দিকে যাচ্ছে আরেকটা নিচের দিকে যাচ্ছে, so they will never meet. Correct? If you want to make them meet each other, then what you have to do? You have to extend them backward. Okay? See? You extended them backward, and again this one also you have to extend them backward. Then only you will be able to find a point. Then only you will be able to find a point where they are meeting each other. Correct? So in this case, what happened? The rays did not meet each other on their own. They were getting further away from each other. In order to make them meet by force, you had to extend them backward, right? You made them meet. They did not meet on themselves. Here, what was the case? After reflecting, they were meeting. Okay, you did not have to do anything. But here, they are not meeting. They are in front of the mirror. They are going away from each other. So as a result, in order to make them meet each other, you had to extend them backward. And then you found the point where the image will be formed, right? So for such case, we will say that virtual image will be formed. This image will be a virtual image. And this is the same case with us when we look at us in the mirror, in the plane mirror. In our daily life, the mirror that we are using, that is a plane mirror. Now in the plane mirror, see. Okay. So this is the person. So what will happen? This person will see himself inside the mirror. So if the person is standing at 3 centimeter distance from the mirror, he will see another image of him just exactly 3 centimeter inside the mirror. Okay, of same height, of same everything. Okay, in this case also, the image that he is seeing, it is a virtual image. It is a virtual image. How do we understand? Through ray diagram we can understand, right? Because if one light ray incidents in this way and another light ray, let us say, incidents in this way. So after reflecting, what will happen? One will go in this direction, another one will go in this direction. So again, you will notice that they are moving further away from each other. Doesn't matter how much you extend them, as they are getting away from each other, they will never meet. So if you want to make them meet, then you have to extend them backward. Correct? You have to extend them backward, then at some point they will meet. So the light rays were coming out from here. So similar image will be formed at this point. See, এখানে মাথা ছিল তো এখানেও মাথা দেখা যাবে. Similarly, from hand, light rays are coming out. So a similar image of hand will be formed. Similar image of leg will be formed. So the whole body can be seen. Okay. So in this case also, the light rays are not meeting on their own. You have to extend them backward, and then only they will meet at a point. Okay. So if this is the case, then you have to say that the image that has formed here is a virtual image. Now, if you want to go through the definition, it's written in the textbook, you can go through. The real image is if light rays emitted from a point after being reflected or refracted on a surface actually converge at a second point. See, that is the case here. They are converging, right? In case of concave, they to form a real image, they are actually converging. When they are meeting at a point, it is converging. Then the second point is called real image of the first point. Now the virtual image, it says if the light is emitted from a point after being reflected or refracted on a surface seem to diverge from a second point. See, if you take a look at this figure, you might feel that from this point, actually the light rays are going out, right? From this point, they are diverging in two different directions. So if this is the case, then the second point, see here, the second point, this point will be known as image of the point from where the light rays are coming. This two incident ray might be coming from somewhere, right? Okay. So this is the case. So how many images are there?
Two types.
Yes. I will ask you one by one, okay? Alif, can you say what are the two types of image that we have studied so far?
Real image, virtual image.
Very good. Then Eva, can you tell me in concave mirror, what type of image we get?
Real image.
Real image. Very
No
good.
virtual.
Huh? Concave is a real image. Yes. See, in concave we are getting real image. Okay. Then Sumaya, can you tell me in plane mirror what type of image we get?
Sir, virtual image.
Virtual image, no? Okay, very good. Then Bapon.
Yes, sir.
So in convex mirror, what type of image we get?
Virtual.
Virtual image. Very good. Okay. Now Samir. কোশ্চেন জিজ্ঞেস করার সময় সামিরকে খুঁজে পাওয়া যায় না, পিটি চাওয়ার সময় সবচেয়ে জোরে গলা ওরই শোনা যায়। নাই সামির না। আচ্ছা বিজয়, if you are not playing PUBG, then can you please answer my question?
স্যার সামিত তো ক্লাসেই নাই।
হ্যাঁ সেটাই তো, ওকে কোশ্চেন জিজ্ঞেস করলেও বাইকে যায়। I want to know from Bijoy. Bijoy, are you playing PUBG or attending the class attentively? আচ্ছা বিজয় তাইলে পাবজি খেলতেছে, একটু ওকে ইনফর্ম করে দিও, ঠিক আছে কেউ একজন। আচ্ছা, দেন বাকিয়া from Malkia.
Yes, sir.
So when can we say a real image will be formed?
When can we say a real image will be formed?
Yes, this is the question I asked you.
Through concave mirror?
Yes, but when? What is happening? I told that a certain category or certain condition has to be satisfied to get a real image. What is that condition? Can you tell me, to get a real image, what condition needs to be satisfied? If you cannot, then okay. Then Fatima Akhtar Munni.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what condition needs to be satisfied to get a real image? Confused? এতক্ষণ ধরে গলা ফাটা ফাটা বললাম, একটু যদি বলতে না পারো। আচ্ছা দেখে আলিফ বলো তো, আলিফ। আলিফ বলো তো, রিয়েল ইমেজ কখন পাবো আমরা?
যখন এটা রিফ্লেক্ট করবে একে অপরের সাথে।
রিফ্লেক্ট তো সব ক্ষেত্রেই করে বাবা, মিরর তো সবগুলোতেই রিফ্লেক্ট করে।
আরেকটা প্যারালাল যায় না আর কি, দুজনের সাথে মিট করে।
প্যারালালের কথা তো আজকে আমি বলিনি। এই যে রিয়েল ইমেজ এখানে কনকেভে যে পাইলাম, ঠিক আছে, এই যে এখানে যে পাইলাম, ঠিক আছে, তো এখানে কেন রিয়েল ইমেজ, কেন এটাকে কেন রিয়েল ইমেজ বললাম, কেন এখানে এটাকে ভার্চুয়াল ইমেজ বলতেছি, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ডিফারেন্স? আমি তো একটু আগে ডিফারেন্সটা বললাম না, you should be able to tell me. So Alif, can you tell me? If not, then just say no sir, I cannot. পারতেছো না না? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। মারওয়া?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me when can I say that a real image is forming?
There are some images when like they are formed by converging light and light rays, and that's why it's like real image. But in case of virtual image, the light rays does not actually come from the image.
কাছে গেছো বাট এক্স্যাক্টলি হয়নি।
স্যার আমি বলি,
সুমাইয়া বলবা? আর একটু আমি করে আসি। তৃষা বলো তো, তৃষা। Trisha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me when will we get our real image in Concave mirror. আচ্ছা সুমাইয়া বলো।
যখন কনকেভ মিররে লাইট রেজ গুলো একটা স্পেসিফিক পয়েন্টে মিট করবে আর তখন আমরা এটা ইমেজ বলবো, আর যখন নাকি কনভেক্স মিররে এগুলো একটা থেকে আরেকটা ডাইভার্জ হয়ে চলে যায় তখনই ঠিক এটা যেহেতু মিট করবে না তাই আমরা ওটাকে ভার্চুয়াল ইমেজ বলবো।
সুমাইয়া তুমি যদি ক্লাসে না থাকতো আমার কাছে মনে হতো আমি আসলে কিছুই পড়াইনি, কারণ এতবার একই কথাটা বললাম, এতবার এই কথাটা বললাম, কিন্তু কেউ কথাটা আমাকে বলতে পারতেছে না। তো আমার কাছে মাঝে মাঝে ডাউট হয় আমি কি আসলে কথাটা বলছিলাম, পড়াইছিলাম নাকি পড়াই নেই।
আমি আপনাকে আসলে ওখানে একটু সত্যি কথা বলি, আমি আসলে না এতক্ষণ আমার একটা মামা একটু আগে একটু মেসেজ দিয়েছিল, এটা মেসেজ করছে আপনার কথা একটু মাথায় ঢুকাইছে। আমি আসলে অন্য সময়
তোমার তোমার মামা মেসেজ
আমি
দিচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ আপনাকে রিপ্লাই করছে আপনার কথা শুনতেছি, তাই আমি ভাবছি এটা অফেন্ডিং হচ্ছে, আমি ক্লাসের মাঝখানে করতেছি তাই আজকে সত্যিটা বলছি, অন্য সময় আমি এমন করি না স্যার সত্যি।
ওকে, যাই হোক, তুমি তো পরে আবার সিরিয়াসলি নোটও নিয়ে ফেলো, দ্যাটস গুড থিং। আচ্ছা ওকে, এনিওয়ে, so as I was saying, in real image, see I have actually made it a circle that this point the rays are actually meeting. I don't have to do anything. So that time real image will be formed. But in virtual image, what is happening? The rays, if you extend them, they will never meet. They're going away from each other. So if you extend them backward, then only they will meet. So you are having to extend them backward, right? They are not meeting on their own. So you are having to force them to meet. So in such case, virtual image will be formed. আলিফ, তুমি কি এখন বলতে পারবা কখন ভার্চুয়াল ইমেজ ফর্ম হবে, কখন রিয়েল ইমেজ ফর্ম হবে?
যখন আমরা ভার্চুয়ালি পয়েন্টটাকে আনবো তখন ভার্চুয়াল ইমেজ।
এই কথাটাই কি আমি বললাম?
স্যার এরকমই তো আসলে।
আমি তো শুধু বললাম যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি দে উইল মিট এন্ড ইন ভার্চুয়াল ইমেজ দে উইল নট মিট। সোজা কথা আসলে খুব। যাই হোক, তো তোমরা ডেফিনেশনটা একটু বই থেকে পড়ে ফেলবা, ওকে?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. So now we will learn how the image is formed in plane mirror. Image formation in plane mirror. How about we watch a video on this, okay? I think that will be more clearing. Let's go to YouTube. Image formation by a plane mirror.
See, you will see
Can you hear him now?
at an exact image of the candle. You can
Watch
see
the video, okay?
So how do you think this is happening? How do you think that the candle that you're placing in front of the mirror is forming an image on the mirror? Let us find out. Look at the diagram that has been represented on the board. Here, the candle is represented by this circle. So what we are going to try and do now is obtain an image for this candle on the mirror.
Hmm?
ক্লিয়ার না।
শোনা যাচ্ছে না।
ক্লিয়ারলি শোনা যাচ্ছে না? আচ্ছা, তাইলে একটা কাজ করি, আমি এই ইয়াটার লিংকটা আমি তোমাদের চ্যাট বক্সের মধ্যে প্লেস করে দিচ্ছি, তোমরা একটু ওখান থেকে দেখে নাও। ওকে।